Hi, I'm Kim Newcomer. In this episode of Let's Talk P3, we're going to take a peek at some of the exciting projects popping up around Parker, all brought to you by tax increment financing. Now, if you haven't been up north recently to Cottonwood Drive, you may not be aware of the recent construction. Yeah, I know, road construction can cause delays, but in the long run, your commute will be even better. We're widening Cottonwood Bridge to 4 lanes, and that's a whole additional lane in each direction. And how is this work funded? Well, this is tax increment financing at work. If you haven't seen it yet, we dedicated a whole episode to tax increment financing, or TIF. And TIF is really the funding mechanism for all of P3's different initiatives. For Cottonwood Bridge, P3 partnered with the town of Parker to make this project happen. P3 is bringing $8 million to the table, and the town is contributing $3 million. We were able to leverage our TIF dollars to secure a loan to get this project done faster. In fact, the new bridge and expanded road should be open late in 2021. In 2020, P3 partnered with the town of Parker on 8 different CIP projects. These projects are slated to be completed over the next 3 years. In order to fund these projects, P3 closed on 2 separate loans totaling about $21 million. And this is where the town of Parker gets their hands dirty. They're the ones that are charged with managing and completing the projects. Now, let me tell you a brief summary of all of the projects. We'll start here in Parker Central.
We have safety enhancements and circulation improvements on Main Street, Main Street sidewalk widening and landscape improvements at Town and Country Village, pedestrian and landscape improvements along the southern edge of O'Brien Park adjacent to Main Street. Along Pikes Peak Drive, there will be widening and pedestrian safety enhancements of the sidewalk. On Main Street, from 20 Mile to Dransville, there'll be streetscape, pedestrian, sidewalk, lighting, and landscape improvements, along with 20 Mile intersection improvements, which includes turn lane additions for improved traffic operations. There will be widening of Dransville from Main Street to Pony Express, as well as additional improvements.
And last but not least, in the Cottonwood URA, we have the much anticipated widening of Cottonwood Bridge. Cottonwood Bridge is the largest of the CIP projects, totaling $11 million. But most of the other infrastructure projects are smaller in size and scope. Now, why exactly are these projects needed? Well, let's use the Cottonwood Bridge as an example. This old 2-lane bridge was not only an eyesore, but anyone who travels the route during rush hour knows just how congested the area can be. The new bridge will be widened to 4 lanes, improving traffic flow in the area. And it will also have updated pedestrian and bike access. Are you picking up on this theme yet? All of these projects are centered around convenience of travel, safety, and the improvement of the appearance of our town. And without funding from TIF and P3, we wouldn't see these new improvements here in Parker. In our next video, we're looking at yet another way that TIF funds are being put to work in our urban renewal areas.